C-130 cockpit. The Flight 2 cockpit's on flight on 190 C-130s around the world. This is the premier choice for putting on C-130 airplanes, to take old model B and E and H model airplanes and bring them into the future. By putting on these identical panels, you take 1,000 pounds off the airplane, you get better fuel efficiency, you get better reliability, you remove 42 individual discrete gauges and allow one screen to run all of your data, leaving the other screen open for radar, or enhanced visual systems, or anything else you can display in video. The redundant screens allow the maintainers to have just one product on the shelf. If you happen to have an over-temp condition, these let the pilot see very clearly what is the over-temp and how long it's been in place. It also allows the maintainers to record the data from the flight so that they can take this back to the maintenance shop to see what was wrong and when it went wrong. This is the best flight cockpit available today for the C-130. Individual gauges. These gauges last about 300 hours per gauge. So when they break, you have to replace them. You have to check them. You took 2 screens, and now you reduce the weight, and you don't have to replace everything on the airplane. Just these parts that you can't buy anyway. They're all outdated. You can't find them. We also have seating pals to roll on and roll off onto the C-130. Update the restroom. You can have a lounge, kitchen, and DV seating. We also take a panel and electronically control all of the locks and allow the loadmaster to do the Form-F planning, weight and balance, loading, unload, airdrop, all from one panel. So instead of needing 2 loadmasters, you can do everything with one loadmaster. Instead of 3 hours, 45 minutes. So this automated loading system, advanced system, will take the loadmaster's job also into the 20th century.
Okay, so we have 3 systems here, actually. The screen that you're looking at is called wideband HF, wideband high frequency radio. High frequency is an older radio technology. It's been around for a very long time, but it's long distance, so it allows you to speak over the horizon as many as 2,000 or 3,000 miles away. And what we have done is put together a system that utilizes that channel spacing and that bandwidth better, and allows you to send data or voice at a much higher rate than any other HF system has done before. So in this particular case, our new wideband HF allows us to put data forward in a way that I don't think any other company or any other experiment has touched. And this was a demonstration on an Australian C-17 where we put the equipment into the air and we're able to connect over a long distance to then discuss those things, or to then demonstrate those capabilities. This is the AR-1500, which is airborne radio. AR stands for airborne radio. It is our VHF and UHF radio for export overseas, a brand new product. It's part of the ARC 210 family of radios, and it is the 6th generation software-defined radio, meaning that it can talk on a larger frequency, and the way that it speaks back and forth between the radios, the waveforms and the communications medium that it uses to speak back and forth between the radios is defined within the software and can be changed on the fly. Very good product, and we believe that Taiwan will actually be the market where this radio debuts in the near term. We haven't finished that negotiation yet, but we're hoping that that will be the case. And this radio is called the 721S. It's also a VHF or VHF and UHF radio. It's actually been fielded here in Taiwan with the Republic of China Air Force. And we have a local company called Vivian and Vincent who is actually the foremost expert on the radio outside of the United States, because Taiwan is the market where this radio has been adopted the most. And it's the same thing, it's a software-defined radio, so it allows you to change things on the fly within the software of the radio. It's been well adopted by the Air Force here, and we hope to continue that relationship.
Yeah, this is the Rockwell Collins EP80 image generation system, used in a variety of simulators around the world for training pilots. Most recently the F-35 systems all use this. You can see here an IDF fighter built by Rockwell Collins modelers, flying over a synthetic database correlated with infrared sensors and with radar systems, all part of Rockwell Collins' family of simulation products.
So it's designed to, so this system, this purpose is design a simulate program for simulator.
Yes, yeah, this is a high-end visual system for the most difficult applications inside of a simulator. So we can go up to 23 channels of video in really complex dome systems to truly let you fly as close to the real world as possible.
Did you see IDF simulator before?
The current program we are going after is for upgrading those simulators, and we hope with the new AJT project to be able to introduce the EP80 for that as well.
Could you describe the upgrade?
We do a variety of retrofit systems. We are able to upgrade image generation systems, projectors, or get entire new displays depending on the requirements. We've got a wide family of upgrade capabilities, the biggest in the industry for visual systems.
So you mean better landscape quality and other environment simulations upgrade?
Yes. Right? Yeah. What you're looking at here is the best light scattering algorithms you're going to see in the industry. You're looking at the highest resolution texture, processed over 10 gigabit networks. This is a high-end image generation system built with COTS products and ready to meet your most difficult training requirements.